Hi, hey, happy November. Y'all excited to hear what's going on with the October stats? I know y'all are. Stay tuned. Hey guys, hi, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. I try to put out videos every week, but most importantly, I have real fun putting out these monthly market updates just because it's so up, down, and everywhere. So listen, some of the good news to report first is our GDP, our gross domestic product, has actually increased. We saw a GDP of 2.6 after 2 consecutive quarters of losses. So that is good news. Some other good news for buyers is that now with the interest rates that have surpassed 7% as of last week, that actually gives buyers a leg up. Why? Well, there is no more multiple offer situations, and in this market where the rates are going up, the reason that buyers have a leg up is because they have what? Negotiation power, right? Now we're getting back into a market that's pre-pandemic where we can start asking sellers for concessions for them to contribute to our buyers' closing costs. We're not waiving. Actually, myself and my business, I never represented a buyer in the last couple of years when agents were having their buyers waive inspections. I myself would not do that. If a buyer wanted to do that in order to secure a home, I would pass them on or recommend them go and talk to another agent because I didn't want to be part of that. However, we are back now to the point where based on a home inspection, if there are issues or things that need to be corrected, sellers are actually on board now to make those corrections or to give credits, okay? The other reason that that's helpful right now for buyers is because, of course, our inventory has grown. It has surpassed what we've seen in the past 2 years. So buyers have more choices. They are able to negotiate with the seller to get seller contributions towards their closing costs, right? And then the other thing, too, that's really important is Chief Economic for Freddie Mac, he says that the 30-year fixed mortgage rate has increased and it has adversely impacted the housing market, causing a decline in demand, right? So that means there are less buyers out there to be in competition with. So there's a very good chance you can get the home of your dreams. Now, Showing Time Index has shown that the pending sales are down 5 straight months in a row and that home prices are decelerating at a very record pace. Homes are in the market for approximately 45% longer than this time last year. However, they are still selling 10 days faster than the pre-pandemic levels in October of 2019. That is good news as well. The correction continues to go as it should in order to take us back to pre-pandemic levels. And I want to cut away real quick and I want to talk specifically about sales for Kalkaska County. Now we're going to be talking specifically about numbers for Kalkaska County. It's really important that you have an agent that is representative of the micro markets here in northern Michigan. What's happening in Ohio or San Francisco has zero bearing on what is happening up north. Furthermore, just looking at the difference in numbers between Grand Traverse County and Kalkaska County, which is literally about a 30-mile commute, is why your agent should be looking at the micro markets and not on a national level. So in Kalkaska County, we are completely different from what is happening to our neighbors there in Grand Traverse County. These stats that we're looking at on the screen now are from October 2022. So to give us a comparison, in September, the average sale price was $317,000. We are down in Kalkaska a whopping 24%. The average sale price in Kalkaska County for October was that. $239,000. That is down 24%, okay? However, our units have increased to 36 units that were sold in October, total of 36. In September, it was a total of 33. So just as a refresher, in Grand Traverse County, the sales price actually went up month over month, an increase of 6%, and in Kalkaska County, it actually decreased 24%. So it's really important that the agent that you're working with knows these stats and prices your property accordingly. Our average days on market in Kalkaska are up to 79. They were 70 last month, so we're up about another 10 days. So now we've got Kalkaska County out of the way. check this out. You guys aren't going to believe. So let's talk now about stats for Grand Traverse County month over month from September to October. Now we're going to talk with the specifics of Grand Traverse County. So in September, there was a total of 149 units that sold. The average sale price was $489,000. Average days on market were 85. So this is kind of cool and maybe shocking because I'm sure everything you've seen on the news talks about the market dive and more days on the market and values dropping. Grand Traverse County, as we all know, is a commodity, and there are a lot of people that are moving from other states, and as a matter of fact, just from downstate, moving up here, relocating to Grand Traverse County. So the cool thing here is, look at this. The average sale price has actually went up. The average sale price for October is $518,000. That is up from $489,000 last month. And then the really interesting thing that I found to be really cool is the days on market, as we'll see down here. These are all the units that closed. But the days on market have actually went down. 72 days are the average on market for Grand Traverse County. Pretty amazing, right? Just to think that a 30-mile difference has such a huge impact on what the micro markets are doing, right? I mean, come on. Kalkaska County, prices are down 24%, right? Month over month, last 30 days. But Grand Traverse County is up 6%. That is crazy. Anyways, just to close things up though, some valid, really good, positive points. Of course, inflation is way up. I mean, I paid $4 for a head of lettuce 2 days ago. Like, what? Wow. However, there are some good things. Again, the gross domestic product, we've seen a 2.6% gain, and the first 2 quarters were losses. The Dow actually closed out its best month in October since 1976, so that is a positive thing. And the GDP too, that is relevant to consumer spending. So although we've pulled back some, right, because of inflation, I mean, $4 head of lettuce, we are still spending money, so that is good. And then Realtor.com reported that 67% of the sellers are now in a position where they will negotiate repairs due to a home inspection. This kind of stuff we didn't see last year, did we? So I guess just in summation, of course, the average prices are up in Grand Traverse County. They are down in Kalkaska, and our interest rates have inched up, right? Haven't they? 10 consecutive months. They've just inched up, and now we're surpassed 7%. But that still is good for buyers as far as the availability and the negotiation, right? So if you're in the market and you're looking to buy, first-time home buyers, I love to work with any buyers that are out there in the market, but at any rate, if you have any questions, I'm here to help. You give me a call, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Also, I do have a complete home buyer's guide. For those of you, I can send this to you free. Just shout out, put a comment down below and let me know. Email me, call me. I'm happy to get you that. I also do have a book that I published in June, and this is for home sellers. A lot of information in here. And the last point that I want to touch on was millennials. So millennials make up a huge part of our buyer's market, okay? And for those of you that don't know what a millennial is, right now a millennial would be between the ages of 25 and 41. And as First American says, millennials may be the most educated generation in our history. I don't know if y'all agree with that or not, but anyways, most educated generation in our history. So what does that mean? They tend to have a higher education with higher earning levels, right? Well, the millennials make up about 80 million strong in the home buyers across our nation today. So that's a total of about 43% of home buyers, according to a NAR report. So I'm not sure what y'all think about millennials being the most educated, but I will share this with you. My daughter, Dr. Mercado, she is a millennial, and she makes a 6-figure income. She works for Amgen, which is the largest biotechnology company in the world. But I wouldn't trade her job for the job I do as a broker and a realtor, bringing buyers and sellers together. I don't sell homes, I make dreams come true, right? At any rate, you guys, hey, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you watching. Have a great day, and as always, call me. I'm here to help.